Watch this. That's clutch slip. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. I'll do a demo ride to tell you how to get from A to B on a knackered clutch. Taking it in for its new clutch. I don't want to bother pulling it in and out. It's just like a spring is that clutch lever. It's not really doing much. What do we do with roundabouts? Well, we look both ways. Might be alright either way, but doesn't mean somebody's not going to slam it at the side of you. Like there. Well, for information, it's showing 36 degrees centigrade at the moment. God, you hear that gear change. Whoosh. 36, I'm leathered up. I've got front and rear view cameras on. There. And we're bimbling. The thing about riding with a knackered clutch and getting it there and getting to the end of your journey, it's all about delicate use of your throttle and not revving and accelerate. It's the acceleration, the velocity of acceleration, which will not get you there. It will just spin out. So what you've got to do is just feather the accelerator and be very gentle and just give yourself enough friction on them clutch plates to get your momentum going. My bite's right at the end of my clutch lever there. Here, I've got to watch for that Commodore. He's going to come into my lane over there, see him? And then it's a case of threading the needle there, look. Watching your angles. Clunk. Okay. Good road position. We'll be out here. I can see in the distance how the road slightly goes to the left and slightly out of sight. I've got like a left to right. So I want to be out here so I can see the road. And I can see down the inside here, looking in the mirror. See with the headlights out of the car coming the other way under the bridge. From that point, just keep an eye on your left hand side. Go to the left hand side of the road and get a view to the right. See how it's working. Car's parked, nobody stood at the pedestrian crossings, so it's unlikely to change. At this point, 2/3 of the way across here. Watching for the parked cars, watching for pedestrian crossing to the centre island in his white t-shirt. If I stay out here, he's more likely to cross across the front of me, even though I'm on the left lane. Now I'm going to be able to get across. Shoulder check. And in we go. Rear brake here, don't need front. And I'm actually grabbing neutral, I'm just keeping off that clutch as much as I can. Okay, I'll sit and fry at the traffic lights. Here we go. Clunk. Observations, still check. Indicator cancel, just check again the mirrors. I'm going into the right hand lane of course because I'm turning right in about 300 or 400 metres. I can see it's at a red from a right arrow, so I'm not racing up. I've got a good gap behind and I'm going to cover off the front by just backing it up a little bit. Indicate, go across. Now, I'm watching here. I'll go to the front. I've got an option here, if I see fit, to almost even still lane split, as in go to the white line. That way any cars coming up behind are less likely to hit the arse anyway, because I'm sat a little bit vulnerable here. But I should be alright. If you've got cars approaching from the rear at this point, and you're not confident with stopping, whack them up, flash your brake lights, especially at night. That'll pop up. It'll be a little bit more illuminated than at daytime, just to attract their attention. Back to neutral, I'm flying my clutch here. Okay, we've got a green arrow. Keep good obs everywhere. Junctions to my left, white ute, truck. Again, feathering that throttle. I'm just delicately riding this clutch. Watching these, I'm going to stop here. Flying up, jacket's open up. 36 centigrade. Watching the mirrors. Rather than twisting your neck, just twist your handlebars a little bit so you can see what's going on. Nobody in my lane. Behind, looks like I'm safe to go. Easy. One car dropping in behind. I'm going to stick to the right hand side of this lane, so I don't end up as a sandwich. So which lane is he going to choose? Let's watch this. We'll have that one. Good obs behind. I think we're going to get a green here, so I'm not going to go to neutral as much as I need to protect this clutch till I get to the mechanic. Bus has gone in. There's plenty of space. Still giving a good bit of space. Okay, at this point I'm more comfortable in that right hand lane, and as such I'm going to use it. I want good views of the junctions, left and right, and also me being out here. I'm bossing my space. I'm prominent. I'm not being the shrinking violet. I can be seen. Nice and quiet. People are hiding away. I tell you why. As I said, it's hot. People tend to keep inside in the aircon. A lot of the country is suffering bushfires, as a lot of you know. And it's a windy day in a lot of areas and very hot, so conditions are not favourable for safety. Car on my right, on the left, sorry, giving a bit of space in case he came out. I'm a bit close to this Land Cruiser now, so what I'll do is just drop back slightly, and I could sit out there. I can do both. I can go to here, and I can see cars that are turning right towards me. Still a bit close. He's blocking a good view. I've got a car coming out to the left, a black Subaru Impreza. Again, I'm constantly looking in the rear view and moving within my lane from late positions 1 out to 5. Now there's my danger. You see that, so I'll equalise that space and go to there. Red traffic lights. I'm slowing up. Clunk. Clunk. And what I want to do is just not race up. Control the space in front of me. That way I own that space. That Mazda wagon's still on the left. That truck there has gone into the right hand lane. Again, I've got red traffic lights. I'm just going to slowly back up this white high ace behind me. I've got control of his pace now. Nice dog. Woman with no spatial awareness, but she's got 2 nice border collies, so she's a friend of mine. I hope the aircon's working in that car. Good observations through the junction. Burning up. Okay. Again, moving side to side in my lane, just to get a better view of what's going on. That I don't want to go to that left-hand lane because there's junctions to my left that cause me more danger. As I said, I'm more visible out here. I'm holding my position. I'm not up the arse of that Land Cruiser. This car parked on the left further up, which means this little Corolla, see, watch the Mitsubishi here, that little Corolla is going to come out slightly. Not too much, we're good. Just watching that ute over there, he's going to come across and turn right. We're good. Again, see that car there? There's signs and all sorts in the way of his vision, so what I'm going to do is go back in here so he can see me and use a little bit of acceleration to get beyond him. Corolla doing good. Red traffic lights just over the slight rise. At this point, I'm going to drop him behind this Corolla. Queuing traffic. This auto's just not good for a knackered clutch. Get close and we'll back off. Good obs. Keeping it nice and delicate. Junctions to my left, I can see if anything's coming. Just watching the flow of traffic up front. Again, I'm not in much danger here. I'm just watching for this white truck again, this white van coming out of this. He's in a car park, he's not in a junction. The car's slowing to turn in. Traffic lights. Watching this Land Cruiser, I don't want to change to my lane. Should be good. Lots of businesses. Good obs everywhere here. No point in racing here. To get a good view around the bend, it's the right hand side of the lane, position 4 or 5 here. Nobody behind me on the right hand shoulder, so I'm good to use that line if I want to. Now, there's a good distance to that Porsche Cayenne, whatever it is, behind me, and I could go out to the right hand lane here. However, I'm going to be turning left in about 1 kilometre. BMW on my right coming up. I'm watching for junctions on my left hand side and any cars there. Because I'm turning left, I'm staying in left hand lane. Again, dropping back, I can see down the inside any parked cars, there's nothing. Back out again, I can get a view of brake lights. I know there's traffic lights at a junction in about 500 metres where I'm turning left. Lots of risk here with any of these cars in the right hand lane. Might want to jump to the left hand lane, so just making sure I've got that covered off. Now I can see my way. You see my junction, you see when I'm turning left. Bimble here to watch for pedestrians coming through. Just that brake only there, just stop that front fork dive. I'm going to go right into the outside lane straight away. There's a bus parked on the left. Good set off. Okay. Over the rise, sticking in the right hand lane here. However, I can have a look down the inside there. 37.5 degrees. It's got hotter, and I could tell that because I can feel the heat on my knees from the sun. I can see a car parked on the left. Yeah, he's reversing out. You see him? And watch that they've seen me. Before I start overtaking, then you just got to watch that I didn't want to swing across this lane here. Let's turn right. It's alright, it's good work. Now, standing traffic up front, cars potentially U-turning, one here. Okay, good positioning there. Got standing traffic, chance of a little bit of a lane split here. They will guarantee it, they're going to go to green. Doesn't bother me. I get second gear here and I'll just thread my way through and get my position like that. Easy. What we'll do now is just back off slightly, give myself a good braking space. Left hand bend slight. Clunk. Okay, lights are green on this junction. Ba-dumph. I don't worry about. You see this guy turning. Ooh, my clutch slips then. Just give it a bit of a squirt then. Watch this. That's clutch slip. I can risk it now because I'm only about 4 k's from where I'm going. It's not a happy clutch, is it? Watching these lights don't change. We're good. The lights, the next junction I'm turning right, so I'm indicating now. So is the Astra. Dropping behind him. I'm going to be turning onto Marion Road. I'll back up this black Corolla behind me a little bit, slow him down to my pace. That's it, I've got him down to my pace. I love that backing up manoeuvre, I've said it before. Right, I'm going to grab neutral early, I just want to give that clutch a bit of a rest. Oh, no, not back in. Checks. Look into the junction. Look at that slip road there, we're good. Now at this point, this Astra I reckon is going to go to the left hand lane. Or I should do. I'm staying out here as well. Again, because I want a good view of the junctions to my left and I get a better view of the road and they get a better view of me. That Corolla, sorry, that Camry, black Camry, is in the left hand lane. There's nobody behind me immediately. My knees are burning in the sun. Okay, got red traffic lights coming up, just changed. Nothing behind me. Just gonna slow it up anyway. At that point, you see the thing is, I've got, now look at my Audi. See him? The Audi is indicating left, so he's not going to be a risk to me, even with a dodgy clutch. So I might want to get away. If I've got a dodgy clutch like I have, I don't want to be revving and going off too hard. But knowing he's turning left, trusting that he's not the left is indicated on by accident, I can have this left-hand lane quite comfortably without having to race. Watching them lights there. Mine aren't changing to red in any time soon, are they? I'm going to sit here like I'm in a microwave oven. Here we go. Still no. DRZ 400. Tremendous. Now we're going to get it going. Just double check that Audi's turning left, and he is. We're good. Nice and gingerly away on that clutch. About a kilometre, I'm turning left. Options, do I go to the right hand lane for safety and a good view? Well, look, it's all about risk assessments all the time, isn't it? You've got to keep risk assessing everything you're doing. This is a nice road position for me. You've just got to watch this Hyundai. I'm doing the speed limit and I'm catching it up. Which suggests they're a bit confused as to where they are, not concentrating. Give them a bit of space. Don't sit around the shoulder, it's better. Car here, big trailer. Okay, at this point, there's an aeroplane just gone over my head. At this point now, I'm looking at turning left at the traffic lights. I get a slight slip road, I think. I do. I'll go into it now. A little bimble. And I'm going to go to the right hand lane, watch for this guy doing his U-turns. It's good of him. Oh my god, he worked hard work at that, didn't he? Goodness me. Okay. Just a bimble. I've got to go right down here, left, then back on myself on the next block over so I can get back to that side of the road. I'm just watching for anybody wanting to poke the nose out here. Hold my own in the middle of the road. Ute coming towards me, I'll give him a bit of space. Breathing in. And back out again. Right. I'm just about to my destination. The clutch has managed to get me to where I need to be. I could push it from here.